So yeah, let's jump straight into it. This is just going to be a guide for beginners. Teach them some cool things. Teach them things they need to look out for, what on the key. Materials you don't want to waste early on because the game actually gives you some pretty decent materials at the beginning. And if you waste them, trying to get them back can be challenging or grindy. So that said, I just want to give a quick little guide here in Albion about what we can do, what can't we do. So we'll start off pretty simple. Go get your notebooks, go get your pen and paper. We're going to go through a lot of information. So let's get straight to it. Now, obviously, the first spawn point, there's two spawn points in Albion. One bin right in front of me, one bin down there, which I'll show you where that is in a minute. This is the main spawn. You're always going to spawn in straight away. You'll see this device. If you click on it, literally just allows you to teleport wherever you want or change the difficulty. You can also do this by pressing up on the D-pad. Pretty sure, I'm not sure what it is on the computer, sorry, I'm playing on console right now. But yeah, up on the D-pad, do the exact same thing. Next, you have your mailbox. So you get mail. This is also where you get your lost and found. If any of you have ever played Destiny, it's pretty much the postmaster where you get your items that you forgot to pick up out in the world. Next, you have the red orb instead of the blue orb. And the red orb lets you just choose your difficulty again and then go on the operation you want to go on. Again, you could still do this by pressing up on the D-pad and choose an operation, but this way you'd have to teleport to the planet by clicking on the fast travel points and then running to the mission. And then we have the yellow orb, which allows you to do the special mission on each region just by clicking on it, and you can start the mission. It saves you a little bit of time. I don't know about this, it's just a little thing. I used to just open the map, teleport and run to the mission. So with these orbs you can save yourself a little bit of time. If we go this way, this station right here, you only really come to when you need to rank up, and it just simply ranks you up. Nothing special. Now if we go the other way, we have another box, and this is your storage box, where you can put things that you don't want to hold right now. Obviously you can purchase slots, but it's quite expensive, so I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, it's your vault, your bank, you can put your items in there. Now, I don't know if most people are going to agree with me on this. But sometimes this robot wants to talk to you, and most of the game, you kind of just skip the dialect. Don't skip with this guy. He honestly tells you a lot of good information. He tells you how to upgrade your weapons. He tells you a lot. Like, the information he tells you is handy, and some of it I did skip and I had to relearn, and I wish I didn't. So if you ever need to talk to this guy, if he's ever glowing and he wants to talk to you, just hear out what he has to say. He is really useful for information. Now, let's quickly go down to the spawn point. You can always teleport or run. Just down here. If you use the spawn, you can spawn on this pad right here. This little green teleport. Again, you've got another storage box. We've already discussed that. Same as the mailbox up here. Now you've got three things here that are pretty cool. This guy is just a
If
vendor.
it's about weapons,
Honestly,
you come and
I
talk
don't really
to
use
me.
him. You can buy things, you can sell things. Nah, I don't really use it. The three things you will be using is a 1, 2, 3. So, we'll talk about the main woman first. This is where you do all your research.
Oh, a special human
Now,
child.
if you wonder what research
What
is,
do you need?
it's how you build things. Like I said, if you own all the pieces, you can make a Descendant. Like here, you can see that I own the codes for Ultimate Lepic. So if I was to build these 3 pieces, I would have all the pieces to make the Ultimate Lepic. So then I could click on him and make him. This is how you make your Descendants. This is how you unlock your characters. It's same for weapons. Once you get all the pieces, like you can see here, I can just click on it. I can research it. Tells you how long it's going to take. So this particular weapon would take 4 hours, and this is what it costs. So it's pretty much the same. This way you buy all your Descendants, all your weapons, and your materials. Now, the 2 things we're going to talk about are these 2 materials. Very important. They're very important. You do get a few for free. I wasted mine because I had no idea how important they were. We will come back to them. I don't want to jump backwards and forwards too much. So we will get back to those 2 materials in a minute. This vendor is for your weapons. We'll go over everything that this vendor can do. Now the first tab is pretty simple. If I had a weapon that was a lower level, now the level is in the top left corner. As you can see, these weapons are all level 100. I believe that is the highest level on the game at the minute. But say I had a weapon that was like level 10, 20, but I really wanted to keep it, I'd click here, I would put another weapon into it, and it would become level 100. The second one is probably the one you're going to use the most, or in my case I do. So the second tab, it allows you to reroll your stats on your weapon. So as you can see, you can reroll these stats, and it costs these materials which you can make at the research centre. So if you didn't want any of these stats on your weapon, you could just re-roll them. You could also lock them to keep the ones you want. So it costs 1. If you lock 1, it costs 2. Lock 2, it costs 5. If you lock 3, it costs a whopping 20. So this is how you re-roll the stats on your gun. And this one. We'll re-roll this one because I don't really care about this gun. I don't really care about it. So just for the sake of doing it, I'll do it. So it re-rolls all the stats. Blue is common, purple is good, and yellow is the best. So as you can see, re-roll. It's a lot better for purples than the gold. But yeah, you'll spend a lot of money and a lot of these doing this to get your perfect weapons. The third slot is for your exotic weapons, which I do is you choose your favourite one. Which I really should have checked the stats, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it shows what's in my vault anyway. So I'd put one into it, so I would get rid of one. Wait, let's get this one. You do all three at the same time? No. So, you will lose the bottom one. But now, my Mad Bomber is level 1. Do it again to get level 2. Do it again to get level 3. Your reactor, which is another piece of equipment that you're wearing, and you can simply just upgrade it twice. Once. I haven't done any of this yet. I've been farming for the perfect ones for me. I haven't found them yet, so I'm not going to bother. You just level them up. As you can see, it shows its skill power, what it will go to with 1 power up, what it goes to with 2 power ups. That's that vendor complete. The last vendor is all to do with mods. Mods are very important in this game. They're how you upgrade your characters, they're how you upgrade your weapons, and it's how you make your builds, it's how you overall get stronger. Mods are very important in this game, if not the most important thing. This guy does all.
Welcome. You're
So
here
what
for
you can do,
modules, right?
you can do 3 things. Obviously, you can enhance a module, which means you would just go over one and just level it up. So if I wanted to level up this, boom, it's now a little bit better. You can level up your mods here, you can get rid of mods here that you don't want. So if you've got any dupes, you simply just click on them and be like, get rid of these please. And then you can also combine them, which it takes 4 mods to get 1. What I will tell you though is each mod has a chance to give you something better. So it's a very small chance. If you put 4 blue mods in, you have a chance to get a rare mod. If you put 4 rare mods in, you have a chance to get an ultimate mod. And if you put 4 ultimate mods in, you do have a chance to get a Transcendent mod. The chances are very slim, but it does happen. I have had it happen. It won't happen now, but so for instance, if I put 4 yellow mods in, you will lose those. They'll disappear and give you a random yellow mod or a chance of a different mod, as you can see. Do I have any others I don't care about? I'll get one more go. Boop, boop, boop. Sometimes it's not worth getting rid of them because you could potentially get a better mod. It is a slim chance, but you can do it. So just keep that in mind. You can get rid of them, but if you combine them, they do have chances to become better. So we'll start off with your character, your Descendant. So if you go down to Descendant modules, at the top of a mod has a number. For instance, this is 16. So it takes 16 slots. Up at the top, you have the maximum number of slots you can have stronger, and you can have different builds if you wish. If I put this in, this costs 6, right? If I put it here, it's going to take 6 of my slots. However, if you put it in a slot where it's got its own picture, it halves it. So now it only takes 3 of the slots, which is amazing. Like, it halves anything you put in there. Be wary though, if you put it in the wrong slot, it adds on. So instead of it being 6, it is now 8. So as you can see, these 2 mods are being halved. Now, let's go over the 2 items I was on about. First item, the energy activator. You can use once on any Descendant. Well, you can use them 1 time on each Descendant, you can use them 1 time on each gun. And it massively increases the slot ratio. So, as you can see, It boosts epic slots from 60 to 80. You can only do this once per character or per weapon. If I was to do this now, epic would be straight to 80 slots. So that's amazing. You want to be doing that on your favourite characters, you want to be doing that on your favourite weapons. It really helps with build. So it says here, so these items are very important. Do not do what I did and waste them. I'm pretty sure you want to get one of these given for free. I don't know if it's before or after you complete the story. But yeah, they're important. Don't waste them. Edge that picture into your mind. You want to make these the descendants you want to build with. You want to increase the mod slots. And the second item, where you can assign, is these. And what these do is, if your character or weapon is max level, which is 40, you can choose a symbol, what you use. So if I wanted to use the C, I can put it anywhere. There, wherever. Or on top of one he's already got. If I was to apply that, my Descendant's level would go back to level 1, but now he'd have another his slot would have that C in it, so any mod in that slot would be halved. So, like I said, you can do this for weapons too. You know, you can literally halve every slot if you want to. Same with your weapons. As you can see, I've done it 4 times for the tamer that I'm using. I've got to level 40 4 times, so I can halve these slots, and I'm probably thinking about doing it another 2 times. I'm not going to lie to you, because it just allows you to put heavier mods in, allows you to level them up. As you can see, I've already used the thing, so it's already 80. So being at 80 and having mods halved, you can make some crazy things happen. I've also done it for
this operation,
the bunny that I was using.
Are you?
Each Descendant comes with 2. Don't know which 2 she came with, but as you can see, I've added a few extras in there. But yeah, and those 2 items you can make.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
As you can see, I've got them both cooking. You can only do 1 at a time, so even if I had materials for another one of these, I can make another one till that one's done. And just to let you know, I didn't figure this out yesterday, you can only have 5 things cooking at once. So if I was to cook something else, another part, anything at all, I'll have to wait till something finishes, because you can only have 5 things cooking. Or I call it cooking, researching at a time. But yeah, I really hope this guide has helped people. I know there's been a lot of information. For the people still listening, I appreciate you sitting down and listening. Thank you very much.